Welcome to the DK His, as you know what we talking about. Welcome to the DK His, that's what we gonna run our mouth. Hey y'all, just a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know none of these people. I'm just giving my thoughts, my opinions, predictions on what I think I see and know and hear. And I want you to do the same down in the comment section. So don't take everything too seriously, but only with a grain of salt, because we be chefing it up in this kitchen. And welcome, glad to have you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here a couple of times, we'd love to have you in the fam bam. So, Migos still has love for each other, I'm sure, even though I don't think Quavo and Offset are still talking after their feud when Takeoff passed away. Offset showed a lot of love to Takeoff and took it pretty bad, according to Cardi. She was trying to console her husband the best she could, and allegedly Offset was like wanting to be on the remembrance thing with Takeoff, but allegedly there was supposed to be a quarrel, and Quavo was like, heck, motherfucking no, and stuff like that. But Offset has continued to show his love for Takeoff, and a lot of people didn't even know that they were cool, and a lot of speculations were going on, like why would he be so invested if they really may have not even been cool before his passing. But it looks as if maybe they were cool, but due to family loyalty, that Takeoff had to take the side of his uncle Quavo and just fall off with Takeoff, and which is crazy because maybe they were the stronger link the whole time, or maybe not. I don't know, because Offset seems to be taking it hard, so much so that he posted on his IG a tattoo of Takeoff that he put on his person, his body, on his back. And it's just not a regular tattoo. It's a big body tattoo, one that's covering up his whole body frame on his back. Like, that just shows loyalty and love, like a lot of respect that he has for Takeoff. And maybe that was part of his healing journey, to really just show his love and appreciation for Takeoff that people may not have understood, because no matter what people say, he's always gonna have that part of him attached to him on his back, even though allegedly he's been spotted out in TV land. But that's alleged, because I ain't seen him. But they said he was at the Super Bowl, but that could just be a rumor. That could very much be a rumor, because that would be crazy. But anyway, may he rest in peace. His family is already mourning enough. And apparently Offset, who was maybe very close to him, is still in mourning. Henceforth, that tattoo. Y'all, that is not a regular tattoo. Okay? That tattoo is for life. Like when he's 70, 80 years old, and he look at his back, or somebody's rubbing his back, they're going to always have to know that Takeoff had a piece of his heart. Takeoff was part of his fam. Bam. Allegedly, because that tattoo is humongous. Like, you can't even deny that tattoo. It's like as if it was on his face, but it's on his back. Like, it's one of those tattoos that you're not ever going to forget. Me seeing that tattoo is a bit haunting, because it's like, wow, like your face is not even that big. Or it may be that big, but like your whole body is on his back. Like the size of your face on somebody's back, like a full frame picture. Like, that's love. That's dedication. So I can't really say that it was done for clout or for fame. I just feel like he was really just trying to shut people up and let people know that he really was rocking with Takeoff in a major way. And he don't care who rocking with it, who likes it. He loved him to Takeoff. Him and Takeoff was really like brothers, like he said. And even Cardi was like saying, they never had a problem with Takeoff, and they were close. And for the longest, they were the Migos. Like, that's still repped in my head, in spite of what they've gone through or what could have transpired. They were the Migos, and everybody loved the Migos. And it was very, very shocking when they split, even to myself. So I didn't understand it. I didn't know what was going on. But I also feel bad for Takeoff. He had to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hard part, because if he would have went against his family, Quavo, he would have seen a lot of backlash. It's like, why are you going with Offset? He's not your brother. I'm your family. Just like, just imagine that pressure that was on his back, And I feel Offset took it the best that he could, and he dealt with it, and he moved on, and he did his own thing, his solo thing with his wife and him doing music by himself. And, he ended up getting, a lot of backlash, even rumors going around about him and certain situations going on. But I don't know. I just feel like it's showing love and dedication, and nobody has to understand the love and the respect he had for Quavo. Maybe nobody will understand it, because even people were speculating that he had something to do with it, which I feel like that's absurd, bro. Like, in a million years, like, that wouldn't even cross my mind. And it's so funny because people had even speculated Quavo having something to do with it, and that would normally not cross my mind because he's the uncle. But I would have it made more sense for him to have had something to do with it than Offset, which I'm sure and hopefully he hasn't had anything to do with. I'm just saying, just because Offset really didn't have that much invested in getting or gaining anything from Takeoff, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I can say, oh, why would he ever be involved in the situation with Takeoff? You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think even if he didn't like Takeoff, like, which apparently he does, but like, if he didn't like Takeoff, like, what would he gain from getting rid of him? You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna hurt himself. He's gonna hurt Quavo. Like, it's no point. So he would have been the last person that I would have assumed, but people definitely speculated that, and he even got his feelings going back and forth with people saying that he had involvement with that situation, stuff like that. But apparently nobody really knows what happened with that situation. Hopefully Takeoff is resting in peace, resting in love in that situation. And my heart really does go out to Offset. Like, even this, like, I felt that when Cardi said that he was taking it hard. Like, I felt that. Like, I felt like he really was. And, the fact that she tried to love him through that, and she got through to him, because imagine being a wife and, your significant other is hurting and they're in pain, and, you just want to make them smile again. You want to make them happy, but the whole time they're in mourning. They're feeling like they lost a family member. They lost a friend. And I wonder who suggested the back tattoo. I don't know if it was Cardi. I don't know if it was Offset. But maybe that's what she said. Why don't you get them tatted on you? And maybe he said, well, the only thing that's going to calm me down if I get a whole back tat of this dude. Because he was really grieving. And she was really concerned. And she started reaching out to social media and saying, like, I don't know what to do. Like, my husband is not happy. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't really care what nobody say. I feel like it's genuine. It's not for clout. It's not for for gazy stuff. I really feel that he really loved Takeoff. And that's where it breaks my heart. Because Takeoff had to choose. And people even thought that they was at odds. Apparently, they may have not been. Until we hear Takeoff's side, we really won't ever know. But it appears that him and Takeoff had a bond. And it was even one point where you see a photo that he posted with them just talking. And Takeoff has Offset legs on his lap, and he's just caressing them, and they're just talking, so I don't know, it's just sad just even thinking about it. It's like, obviously they were cool. So the crazy thing is, did Takeoff introduce Offset to the group? Because it seemed like Quavo has more loyalty to Takeoff than Offset, and Offset had more loyalty to Takeoff than Offset. So maybe he was the third party in the group, and that's why he felt the need to just leave the scene. But everybody's going to remember the Migos. Everybody's going to remember to come in with him and coming, and y'all got left out bad and bougie. They're going to always be a group that's to be reckoned with, famous group. And Takeoff, definitely rest in peace, because I don't even know if his alleged attackers were apprehended. I'm not sure, or whatever, if that was the case. But apparently Offset is still grieving. And I feel like even with that on his back, he's not fully healed. So y'all definitely reach out to Offset, show love to him. He recently did a set where he had on black and red like Michael Jackson. That was dope. That was tight. I don't know. I'm just praying for everybody's healing in this situation, because it's been months later, and I really don't feel like Offset has truly healed. And even this back tattoo is going to be a constant reminder of his friend, his confidant, somebody he considered as family. And I feel like you can take him away from me in spirit, but he's never going to be taken away from me, because he's on my body, and I can feel him here with me. Like, I'm carrying him on my back. We looked out for each other. And I really feel like he felt that he wasn't able to look out for his friend, and that's what hurt him the most. But anyway, it's just sad, and I just hope people will stop trying to blame him or put him in something, because I really don't feel like he had anything to do with it. And I don't know, RIP to TakeOff, and I just really feel like that was a good move to show people like I really had love for this guy. I had love for this dude. I put him on my back. Well, as always, thank you for stopping by at his house for your alleged tea, entertainment, and gossip and predictions. And we will definitely have more. So definitely come back and see us. And if you want to be notified, hit that bell and also subscribe, especially if you've been here before. Come back again and again. But subscribe and join the fam band. We'd love to have you. And if you liked anything that was said on today, or even made you laugh, joke, think, ponder, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, especially if you agree or disagree, and comment down below.